This morning on The Dish, a master of Middle Eastern cuisine whose Philadelphia restaurant has become a must-visit venue for food lovers. Chef Michael Solomonov was born in Israel. After coming to the U.S., he began cooking Italian food before turning to the cuisine of his homeland.
In 2008, he opened Zahav with a menu of modern Israeli cooking. The reaction was immediate. Zahav became a destination restaurant and earned Solomonov last year's James Beard Award for Outstanding Chef and the 2016 awards for both Cookbook of the Year and Best International Cookbook. And Chef Michael Solomonov, congratulations.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to The Dish. We might give you Table of the Year on The Dish because I don't know where to start. This looks so good.
I think that you have to just roll up your sleeves and dig in. You know, you could start with hummus and pita.
Gorgeous.
All the little salatim, borekas, a little Yemenite soup, or if you're like me, you just go donuts throughout.
A stack of donuts.
Yeah.
A bite of this, a donut, a bite of this, a donut.
Exactly.
Chef,
yes.
you, I read, did not really even like tomatoes until you were 18. So how did you get so far?
I don't know what happened. Like, I was terrified of food. I still am a little bit scared of mayonnaise, but I was very scared of most
Rightfully
things.
so.
My grandmother, who is from Bulgaria originally, but Israeli, would come and visit like once every other year in Pittsburgh, where I grew up, and she would make borekas, which are this amazing Sephardic Ottoman. They sort of tell the story of the Sephardic Jews, and they end up being this breakfast food, this staple in Israel that's on every corner. And that was the one thing that I sort of loved. So when I attempted college and dropped out, I ended up back in Israel with like no skills, right? Because being an art major with like 3 semesters and no Hebrew doesn't get you super far.
Yeah, there are not a lot of qualifications there.
Right, so I would like go up and down the street begging people for a job.
Yeah.
And I got a job at a bakery, and they made the borekas there,
and that ignited it all.
Started it. Yeah.
You opened Zahav in 2008,
Yes.
which was not exactly a great year to open a restaurant.
Certainly not an Israeli restaurant in Philly. I mean, that was the year that we won the World Series, which is awesome if you have a television and don't serve Israeli food, right? The economy wasn't doing so well.
We were right in the worst part of the recession.
Yeah, it was not a great year, and we almost closed. And luckily, we didn't. We got a couple good reviews and stuck to our guns, and here we are.
And then you decide to open Federal Donuts, knowing nothing about donuts.
Not so much in the donut, right, exactly. Not qualified at all to open a donut shop.
So why not?
My business partner, Steve, and I met Tommy, Bobby, and Felicia, our other partners at Federal Donuts, and we all filled in and figured this out and kind of like winged it. And then on day one, we sold out of donuts and fried chicken. We do donuts, fried chicken, and coffee. So
that's
like
a really great menu as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
The 3 major
covers all the
food groups,
bases.
right? We cover it all. And we, like on day 1 or day 2, we sold out of everything. And we were like, no, I guess we're onto something.
You've described Israeli food as the last frontier. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I think that when we opened, everybody was, my generation, everyone was like very into Spain. And before that, it was sort of Italy and France. And I think that even Israeli chefs in Israel would go abroad, and then they would come back and like serve food that they found other places. But like what we have in Israel is amazing. It covers 100 different cultures, 100 different gastronomies, and it's such a new country with such old tradition. You have this melting pot, and why go anywhere else? And you've got 7 different countries that are represented on this plate, and then so on and so forth. So from a cooking and dining perspective,
it's the best.
Super fun.
Chef, as you sign this dish as a custom, if you could share this bounty with anyone past or present, who would it be?
I think Yitzhak Rabin would have been a great guy to have.
That's a great choice.
You know, he
Not a
was
bad choice.
Amazing statesman,
and I'm sure
courageous fighter, and a
He would have liked the donut.
Anyway,
he probably would have like just smoked cigarettes and not eaten any of this. But
that's okay. Yitzhak Rabin.
True.
Yeah.
Chef Michael Solomonov, thank you. Congrats
Thank you
on
guys
your
so
success.
much. Thanks so much for having me.
And for more on Chef Solomonov and The Dish, head to our website at cbsthismorning.com.